Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my second recording for my review, my a little over a month review, maybe now moving on to 2-month review of my Fendi Porter in the big size. And early this January, I had unboxed what I had got for my birthday and for my Christmas. And this was the one bag that I got for myself for my birthday. I usually do like to treat myself usually on my birthday, who doesn't? But I did want to go over and review that with you guys today. So again, it's been a little close to 2 months since I've had this bag, and I wore it a few times now. And the reason why I worn it a lot was, of course, I wanted to give a good review on it. And when I said this is my second time filming it is because I actually had filmed it and I accidentally deleted the coverage. So I have to refilm it, but I think I am a little bit better this time around because I actually had written down all the information that I want to share with you guys in my planner. But anyways, let's get started. So the piece that I'm going to review with you guys today is this beautiful piece here. Again, I had acquired this for my birthday / Christmas gift because my birthday is in December. I did unveil this in I think the first week of January. So if you guys haven't checked it out, I will link it above here. So definitely check out that video if you wanted to see where I got it from, how much, etc. But let's get started on the review on this beautiful bag here. So let's talk a little bit about pros. And one of the reasons why I really love this bag is, of course, the branding. So if you guys have been following me for the past couple years now, I actually really love Porter. Porter is a Japanese brand, and every time my husband and I would go to Japan, which we have been going every year except for 2020, we always would check out the Porter stores. Everywhere you turn in Japan, there is one, and the construction and their history is just amazing. So I've never had a Fendi Baguette before until I had bought my first Porter piece, which is this beautiful red one here. So I did not buy this black beauty the same time as I did with this red beautiful beauty. However, these are the only baguettes in my collection, and I absolutely love them. So of course, when this first came out, I did not get to see the bigger size in store. I believe my local boutique only had red, silver, and the black. When they initially came out with the show, they had like a cocoa brown, an electric blue, the black, and I think they might have had a black with the silver hardware. Don't quote me, but I did go with the red on this one because it is very rare that Porter does a red color. So I love that baguette a ton. It is one of the bags that I had picked for 5 forever keeps in my collection, just because I absolutely love Porter as a brand, and then collaborating with a designer house that I do like, such as Fendi, it was just a no-brainer to me. So that was definitely one of the pros, that this bag had collaborated with one of my favorite Japanese brands. Another pro for this bag as well is going to be the size. So the size on this is actually pretty big. I believe it's about 15 inches long, and it's about maybe about like 8 to 10 inches tall. I've always loved the Chanel double extra large classic maxi size flap, whichever size that was, but for me, the prices on Chanel are just so crazy. So when I had seen this, I knew that this would fill that void for me. And plus, again, I do love Porter. So again, it was a no-brainer. So this bag is such a great future travel bag. I didn't travel yet, but in the future, again, I will. And this will be my companion. So I do love the size for that. This actually does fit my 13-inch laptop. So that means it's taller. I will give more appropriate dimensions down below, or I'll add it to this video as well. This will more than likely be one of my new favorite travel pieces. I will attach a what fits in my bag now. this bag just fits a ton, and that is another pro. Another pro for this is the durability. So I actually had used this beautiful gal on a trip to Japan, and the weather was crazy. It was freezing, it was cold, and it was rainy. And that actually did get hit with rain, but it dried immediately. No water spots. The durability is beautiful. Again, because of the nylon is just such an easy bag to use. It literally wiped clean, dried quickly, and back to normal. So the durability of this bag is amazing, and again, Porter is known for it. So I know that this bag is going to stand the test of time, and I think it's an all-weather bag in my personal opinion. Such a pro thing to have is that it does have the Porter nods, and Porter is known here for their logo. They are also known to have the orange lining, so we can see it there, and then it is again in the zipper compartment there. So those are all Porter nods that I do love, and again, like I probably said 4 times already in this video, is that the nylon that they have is so durable and fantastic. I don't recommend it, but my husband has even washed some of his Porter bags and put them in the dryer, and they look good as new. I don't notice any size changes on it, but they look good as new. This bag is also a 3-way bag, and so it comes with a detachable top handle. It also comes with a crossbody strap as well. So it is a nylon strap with some of the Fendi leathers towards the ends of the strap as well, and then gold hardware. You can actually turn this into a waist bag or a closer crossbody, if you will. It is a belt strap with the Fendi logo and buckle on it as well. So this is something known again for Porter products. They like to do like the waistband thing. And another Porter nod they added to it is the side pockets here. So they have these magnetic little pockets here on the side where you can put easy accessible things. So like maybe coins. I wouldn't recommend cards. For the other original Porter bags, the side pockets here are actually Velcro. That way I think you can put in like your train cards, your train tickets, whatever that might be. But because this is a magnet and they have it on both sides, it will demagnetize your card. So I do not recommend you using any cards for this. But again, you can easily have quick access money. You can coins, whatever that looks like, train tickets, you can put it in that little part there. So now let's get down to the cons. Some of the things that kind of drives me crazy about this bag. And what a good segue, because I talked about it, how it's a 3-way bag. It is a top handle, a crossbody, and a waist bag. The waist bag is one of the biggest cons, in my opinion, for this bag. The reason for that is because it is not detachable, guys. It is just a slit in the back. So you can see here that you can unbuckle it and slide it in and hide it. It kind of drives me crazy, but the reason why they did that is so that they can have these little compartments, which again is a nod to the Porter design. It drives me kind of crazy because again, you would have to undo it. So it adds a little bit of more weight, not much, but it does add some weight to the bag, which is not a big deal because nylon is lightweight. And I guess a good thing about it is that it does help keep its shape just a little bit in the back, but again, it's concealed so well that you can't really tell that it's tucked away. But that's what drives me crazy. And another con to this bag is that it doesn't really keep its shape really well. Right now there's air paper in it, and having the buckle for the waist bag in the back does help it slightly, but I do feel like I'm going to need a little bit of a smorga or a liner for this bag just so it can keep its beautiful shape when I wear it. I just think, you see how when you hold it like this, it looks fantastic. This looks a little bit better. But again, because it has air paper in it, it looks good. But once you take out that air paper and you put in kind of like your normal things, it does kind of sag a little bit. So that is one of the cons, is that it's not as structurally sound as I would like it to be. I do like a little bit more of a structured bag. So I would probably have to find a liner for this. I don't know if Smorga makes it, but I know they do custom. So that might be something that I think about for later in the future. But I think if I actually had a liner now, I'd probably wear it a little bit more. Another con to this bag is when it first released, the retail cost of this bag was ridiculously crazy high. I believe it was about $4,000. Don't quote me. I actually knew this in one of my videos, but I will insert it here. But it was a pretty high amount for what this bag was. So I believe when they first came out, it was really close to about over $4,000. And if you've ever shot Porter before, those are not their price ranges at all. Their price ranges are actually really, really good. With the quality and everything is fantastic. So the price point of it was actually pretty high. That is a con for it. I believe when I had purchased this little baguette, this baguette I think was like $2,700, which is, again, I literally was like, wow, I can probably only buy one piece right now because the price point is so high. So that's why for this I did not. Luckily, they didn't have this size in store when I went, but this was quite expensive. The whole line in itself was expensive. But the good thing about it was that I waited, and again, if you guys haven't checked it out, I will link it above or below or both. I actually got a really good deal on this, and it was brand new, never worn, and it was such a great deal, so I'm kind of glad that I had waited and not purchased it, because I got it for a little bit more than half off. Especially in the resale market for these right now are extremely high. So I'm excited that I got this at a good deal, but the cost was just, the original retail cost was just insane. That was definitely a con. And the last con for this bag, I hate to end this video on a negative vibe, but that's how I already had written it on my planner, is that I wish it had a zipper. And I know that's not a baguette thing. I'm pretty sure there is no zippers in the baguette. It's just a flap closure. So I do get that, but because this bag is bigger, I wish it did have it. The magnet is very strong on this, so I know for a fact that things will stay in. And knowing me, I like to put things in like little other bags within a bag so that it keeps me more organized. However, I do wish that they had a zipper on this Fendi baguette. Overall and final thoughts about this bag, I still absolutely love it. Because we are still going through this pandemic, using this bag has been really easy. It's been low-key, and it's been comfortable to use. I absolutely love it, and I would recommend it. If they ever make any more Fendi baguettes with the Porter, or just Porter in general, Porter is such a great brand, and I talk about it a lot on this channel. I do highly recommend it. Overall, I think I did get a really good deal on this bag, and I'm kind of glad that I had waited and stocked. Well, I didn't really stock it, just so happened to have popped up and I went for it. I do highly recommend Fendi. I do love Fendi. Again, their prices are a little bit on the higher side, so I don't know. Like for me, my top designer houses are Louis Vuitton and Chanel, and for their prices to be almost in line with that, oh, and Dior, I'm sorry, and for their prices to be very aligned with that is just kind of crazy to me. But anywho's, I do definitely recommend it. I love this bag quite a ton. I never think twice about ever selling these bags. I do love them in my collection. I just think they're great pieces to have, and again, would highly recommend. But that is it, guys. Thank you so much for checking out this Fendi Porter review. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope I was informative, because I don't do much reviews on this channel, which I'm trying to do more of, because I did get a lot of inquiries in regards to the Fendi Porter stuff. And yeah, if I am your vibe, guys, subscribe and like this video as well. Ring the bell so you get notified whenever I get new videos. Also, check me out on IG as well, as I do update that a little bit more. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for checking out this Fendi Porter review, and you guys are always Ellest.